when God spoke to me and told me that we needed to abolish Osu caste system, like what God always does with me, when He tells me something, He always gives me a solution. So the solution that my father gave to me was, he said, the way it's going to happen is that when you have finished all your movement and diplomacy and everything and consultations, that this thing, you need to choose a date to go to the birthplace of the Igbo nation. And I know a lot of people think our birthplace is Aguleri, some say is in I don't know, but I know that this is the exact word I heard from the Lord. He told me, go to the birthplace of the Igbo nation and make sure that there is a program, a ceremony, an event that will take place on the land, on the soil of that same birthplace. And God made mention of Nri, Nri. I heard it clear, and if you watch the video I made several months ago, about 7 months ago or so, you will see that I mentioned Nri. So he said, go there, and that is the place on which you're going to have that ceremony, and let there be a prayer for forgiveness for what we have done, and then let the thing be abolished completely. Just a few weeks ago, I went to Nri, and the man who is in charge of everything, he was the one who received me and my team. He began to tell me things that if you were in my shoes, you will begin to wonder, am I in the right place? Because up until this moment, I didn't know much about Nri. I only read about Nri on the internet, that they were the ones who started the Osu caste system, and that these guys are the people, So I was now, imagine going to the place where the thing started, and you didn't have any information that they have already stopped it, and you're going there. You don't expect to see anything positive immediately. And that was my situation. But when I got there, this man opened his mouth and was telling me that Osu had been abolished many years ago. Many present day Easterners don't even know, because it was many years ago. Ezenri himself of the Nri kingdom had already abolished the Osu caste system many years, and that the kingdom does not recognize anything called Osu. That even an Osu person can come and marry the king's daughter. The person you call Osu can come into the king's family to get married. I was too shocked that I looked at him and I said, sir, do you please, because I didn't carry camera, I didn't carry anything, because I wasn't expecting anything major. I told him, I said, sir, do you mind if I record you with my phone to say this? And the guy said, yes, I can say it. Yes, I will say it. I want you to watch and see what God has done. Take a look.
September if you come and present your own book, that stand there now. I want to recreate that was Maluk. Abolish Korean Malak and Amal Nayet. Now, when people make that mistake, and caught by those Macan. ofu ka ezi bụ mie emeghalekwa ya ka ndị Igbo kwụsị ka akụkọ ihe gbasara osu ka anyị bụ ofu.
On September the 21, during the Elomo Festival, Osu Caste system will feature massively because there will be lectures on how it started, on how it was abolished, on when it was abolished, all the information that you need. Other people who have some lectures or information on Osu are also invited to come to the September 21 event at the Nri Kingdom. And then after that, they go home and now start getting ready for the reenactment of the actual abolition, which will happen on December the 28th, 2018. Think about this and tell me that we don't serve a living God. Osu is about to end forever in the whole eastern region.
Let me tell you, this chair is about to break. My father's sitting here and my mother is sitting here and they're fighting for the mic from moment to moment. My grandmother talks to you every now and then. All of my ancestors are sitting on this table all the way back to Nigeria. All of them. My ancestors were Igbos from Nigeria. And Igbos are called black Jews, that they're industrious, that they go after things, that they're hard-working people. So all the way back in my DNA, we were self-sufficient.
It is not just that we are going to abolish Osu Caste system on that day. What is happening that will shock you is that that event is also going to be a reunification event. Now, in those olden days, our forefathers sold our brothers and sisters to slavery. Some of them were sold to the United States of America, some were sold to Europe, some were sold to other parts of the world. Now, we are in partnership already with the number one group of the organization that is in charge of reuniting our estranged brothers in the diaspora with their kids and kids at home in the eastern region of Nigeria. We are in partnership with them. And so on that day, our brothers and sisters who were once sold to slavery abroad, all of them are coming home to officially, in that same ceremony, to officially reunite with their kids and kids. You remember T.D. Jakes just made a video recently and was talking about how that he traced his ancestry to Igbo land. There are so many other people who have gotten that same kind of thing. There's a video that was on the internet some time ago where our people the African Americans who trace their origin were being given Igbo names and all of that. So we are going to make sure that we reunite with our brothers and sisters. Delta State, Cross River State, River State, I am in touch with all of these people. And all these our brothers, Anambra State, Imo State, Enugu State, all of them are going to be there at the event. This unnecessary division that has torn us apart is going to end on that day officially before the God of heaven and before the man who occupies the earth. Everything is going to be in black and white. As soon as this ceremony is conducted, you will not find one trace of division. You will not find one trace of wickedness again resulting from Osu Caste system observation in our land. It will not happen again. The Rivers man and the Delta man will no longer see the mainland Igbo man as their enemy and the vice versa. So we are all going to come together, and not only that, we are also reuniting with our estranged brothers and sisters in diaspora. Official reunification program. This is massive. This is huge. You have to just agree with me that this, as the custodian said, is simply historic. We are going to co-sponsor the September 21 event, okay? And we are going to fully and solely sponsor the December 28th event. Our benchmark is $50,000, and $50,000 is because we are hoping that one or two of our brothers or sisters who are listening to me right now would help us using their own companies to to alleviate some of the costs that will come from logistics of a sponsorship. So if, for instance, if you have a transport company, or if you have a hotel or something and you want to help, you can also help us with that, because we don't want any of these Ezes who are practicing Osu or the chiefs to come and complain they don't have money. We want to transport them free of charge. We want to accommodate them free of charge. We want to feed them free of charge. We don't want them to spend a dime to attend this event. We will take care of every single expense that it will take to bring them to the event and take them back home safely. Okay, this is it, because immediately after that event, listen to this, immediately after that event, none of them will by right go home again to observe or to recognize that Osu caste system. That will be the end. So in a situation like this, you don't want anybody saying, well, I am too busy, I don't have the money, we don't this. No, we want to take care of the logistics and everything. Never before heard of, never before done anywhere in modern day Eastern Nigeria. The God of heaven whom we serve has done it, and we must prove to the world that we serve a living God by coming together to raise the money that we need to make this happen. Our benchmark is $50,000. I want you to please, we have a GoFundMe account that is called No Longer a Slave. And then if you can use the GoFundMe account, you can also make use of, we have a personal Nigerian account that we have dedicated to this program. You can use that as well. And if you have logistics support that you can give to us from your company or wherever you are, you can get in touch with me on Facebook. My Facebook name is Joseph Okechukwu. Let us make this happen. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. We need to take advantage. God has done his own part. It is now time for us to do our own. And may God richly bless you. Amen.